It's Carrera Racing. Today we have a Ford GT. These are fast cars. Gold. Ford GT. And the green and blue. Porsche 917. These cars are set up to move, doing 200 miles an hour easily. The horsepower is probably up around 1,000 horsepower, like the Formula cars. But they carry an entire body rather than a shell like the Formula cars. I've watched both of these cars race at several tracks, and they are fast. We're going to watch this race, 25-lap race, and we're going to see who wins. No one is favored. Just press on the throttle and that's it. Race day, Carrera. We got the Ford GT on the inside lane. Got the Porsche 917 on the outside lane. 25-lap race. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And they're off. Keep these boys from spinning out. Driving too fast. The Formula cars tend to hold the track better than some of the other cars that we have. The magnet, I guess, holds them on the track. Some of these cars have not as much magnetism to hold them on the track. They tend to spin out. That's the car manufacturer doing that. We got the Porsche 17 sticking away from the GT. You do not want to spin out. You use your place in line when you spin out. With GT trying to catch up. The same electric for both cars. Not favoring one or the other. 917 pulling away from the GT. Want to have a good race here. Don't want to have all the spin out stuff. You get penalized when they spin out. These cars are exciting to race. Watch when they race. Any track you can watch them on. They're very fast. Most of us don't even know the amount of speed they can attain. And how quickly they can run. I don't know how these engines were set up, but obviously they're set up well to have that kind of speed involved. All these different cars have all different engines. It's a little over my head. Oh, we got, okay, the GT advances. We got the 917 spinning out. GT advances. GT is right behind the 17 now. GT's on the verge of catching the 17. Somebody's driving too fast. GT just caught the 17. Passed him. Look at this. '17 kind of laying back here. Don't want to spin out again. Loses his place in line. He wants to win the race. Well, GT pulls ahead because of the spin out. That's the way you do when you play with yourself. You penalize with a spin out. far, pretty good race. GT is pulling ahead. 17 can't catch it. The GT may win this race. As I said before in other races, some of these cars, when they sit around for several years, the tires get a little bit hard. You can clean them with rubbing alcohol. Works for me to help hold the traction on the track. Carrera track's a little bit slicker than some of the other tracks. It helps quite a bit. I don't think you want to use it too often, but you can use it if you've been sitting there for several years. I've got cars up here been sitting here for over to 20 years. Some of the 43rd cars that I had years ago, they're sitting up here, the tires have turned to plastic from rubber. They're about 40 years old. The 143rd racing car. I have about 12 of those. I used to race that first, and they came up with a 32nd. And now, of course, they have the 24. Now we have digital, of course. But the bad thing about digital that I found, oh, we got the 17 sliding out again. He's driving too fast. Bad thing about the digital, here comes Ford GT advancing again, passing the GS17. He's lapped him. He's right behind him now. Digital, I've got over 40 cars that I'm racing, and I can't race those with digital. You need a chip in the cars to race digital. And on Amazon, I've noticed you can't buy with so many digital cars. The analog, they make more cars. That's what the salesman told me. So I like to stick to analog and have more cars to race. Ford GT's proving itself today. Even though the 17 took off first, he spun out several times, lost his place. He's going to lose this race. We've got a couple more laps here. Ford GT's still hanging in there. Can't quite lap the 17, but he's trying. The power delivery on these Carrera tracks is excellent. Wonderful. Much better than other tracks I've owned. All right, let's do one more lap. Here comes the GT coming around. Almost ready to lap 17. GT won the race. Here comes the 17. Rosie spun out. He lost his position. Then he spun out again. He lost the race. 17. That's Carrera racing at its best. You never know who's going to win. It's a lot of fun.